Hi, YA readers. Welcome back to another installment of Whatcha Reading Wednesday. And I'm doing this a little early this week because this Wednesday, I'm really excited that we have a really special, fun program coming up. Tal from the Des Moines Science Fiction Society is doing a virtual game night for Erickson Library. So we're really excited to have him. And going along with that theme, I thought it might be kind of fun to do some books that kind of have video game or some type of game relation to them, because there's a lot of really fun ones. So I thought that would be great. And then actually towards the end of the month, we're doing virtual trivia again through Kahoot. And that's going to be video game trivia. So kind of a gaming theme this month, which is kind of fun. It's a great stress relief for some of us. Great way to get your hand-eye coordination better. I am not a great gamer. I enjoy games. I'm not great at it, but yeah, it's just fun. So we are going to start with a book called Nixia. And really, I don't know if you can see with the glare there. There's really, really pretty color. I love the colors in it. It says the ultimate weapon, the ultimate prize, winner takes all. And the author is Scott Wrangton. So it says, with millions of dollars at stake, walking away isn't an option. Emmett Atwater agrees to leave Earth behind when Babel Communications offers him a fortune. The catch? He has to launch into deep space to get it. One of the 10 selected recruits, Emmett boards the company's spaceship and sets course for a planet that Babel has kept hidden from the rest of the world. Before long, Emmett discovers that all of Babel's recruits have at least one thing in common. They're broken. Broken enough that Babel can remold them however it pleases. Each training session is a ruthless competition where friendships are tested and enemies are made. Each recruit must earn the right to travel down to the planet of Eden, where they will meet Nixia, a substance that has quietly become the most valuable material in the universe. So that is Nixia. And then we have Cure for the Common Universe by Christian McKay Hedeker. So, this is a fairly recent book, came out within the last 4 years. So 16-year-old Jackson is being committed to video game rehab. 10 minutes after meeting a girl, a living, breathing girl named Serena, who not only laughed at his jokes, but actually kind of, sort of seemed excited when she agreed to go out with him. Jackson's first date ever. In rehab, Jackson can't blast his way through galaxies to reach her. He can't slash through armies to kiss her sweet lips. Instead, he has 4 days to earn 1 million points by learning real life skills. And he'll do whatever it takes, lie, cheat, steal, even learn how to cross-stitch in order to make it to his date. If all else fails, Jackson will have to bare his soul to the other teens in rehab treatment, confront his mother's absence, and maybe admit that it's more than video games that stands in the way of a real connection. Prepare to be cured. Cure for the Common Universe. And this is by a very popular author. She is a New York Times bestselling author, Marie Lu, and this is called Warcross. And it says player, hunter, hacker, pawn. For the millions who log in every day, Warcross isn't just a game, it's a way of life. The obsession started 10 years ago, and its fan base now spans the globe, some eager to escape from reality and others hoping to make a profit. Struggling to make ends meet, teenager hacker Emeka Chan works as a bounty hunter, tracking down Warcross players who bet on the game illegally. But the bounty hunting world is a competitive one, and survival has not been easy. To make some quick cash, Emeka takes a risk and hacks into the opening game of the International Warcross Championship, only to accidentally glitch herself into the action and become an overnight sensation. So that is by Marie Lu. This one is called Daniel X Game Over, and it is by James Patterson and Ned Rest. James Patterson is very well known. The best video game player you ever played. Daniel X is one of the greatest superheroes ever to walk planet Earth. He has defeated a host of evildoers on the list of alien outlaws, and now he's ready to raise the stakes on his next impossible mission by eliminating 2 criminals at once. The best video game you ever played is the worst thing that happened to planet Earth. Tokyo is the stomping ground of a pair of sadistic shapeshifters at the helm of a massive video game enterprise, and their next addictive game release is about to control the minds of kids all over the world. But this deadly duo also has an appetite for endangered extraterrestrials, and they plan to make Daniel the main course of their next feast. Can he escape their skewers, or will it be game over for the alien hunter? Daniel X. And finally, we actually did this book as a book club about a year and a bit ago. It's called Ready Player One, and it's probably pretty familiar because it has been made into a movie, and there is a sequel coming out to it within the next month or two, so very soon. Ready Player One, I believe it's going to be called Ready Player Two. And Steven Spielberg actually directed the movie that came out based on this. And it's a New York Times bestseller, and it says, "Enchanting, Willy Wonka meets the Matrix." So just give you a little idea of what it's about. It says, a fantastic page turner starts out like a simple bit of fun and winds up feeling like a rich and plausible picture of future friendships in a world not too distant from our own. In the year 2044, reality is an ugly place. The only time teenager Wade Watts really feels alive is when he's jacked into the virtual utopia known as the Oasis. Wade's devoted his life to studying the puzzles hidden within the world's digital confines, puzzles that are based on the creator's obsession with the pop culture of decades past, and that promises massive power and fortune to whoever can unlock them. But when Wade stumbles upon the first clue, he finds himself beset by players willing to kill to take over the ultimate prize. The race is on, and if Wade's going to survive, he'll have to win and confront the real world he's always been so desperate to escape. Ready Player One. And the one thing I did love about that book is very nostalgic, has a lot of the 80s kind of trends and things in it. And, growing up in the 80s, I really liked that about that book. So I did really, really enjoy it. And the movie I thought was well done too. So I hope that gives you some ideas of some fun kind of gaming related books to read. So again, this Wednesday, which is November the 11th, Veterans Day, we're doing a virtual gaming night. And I don't know if you're familiar with Jackbox Games, which is what we'll be using for the gaming night, but it's actually more strategy-based games, more along the lines of board games, as opposed to video games. And it's a teen program, but we are welcoming adults. So if teens and or adults want to come and join a fun game night, we'd like to do it on a regular basis. So if there's enough interest in it, we would love to host that on a monthly basis. I think, especially now, trying to stay connected with each other, it's a great way for us to get together, have some fun, a little stress relief. So I hope you can join us Wednesday, November 11th at 7 p.m. And then our video game trivia is going to be on Saturday, November 21st at 7 p.m. So in order to get the Zoom link for either of those programs, please email me at the library, and it's rkelly, so the letter R, Kelley, at boone.lib.ia.us. But if you're not sure about the email address, feel free to call the library and they will pass that on to you. So I hope to see you at some of our upcoming programs. I hope you come check out these great books. They are on display on the main floor in the teen zone on a table display. So come check us out. We can deliver books to you curbside. Come on in, pick them up, put them on hold. And we hope to see you at the library to pick up your materials or virtually on some of our fun programs. Take care. Bye-bye.